Hi, it's Luther here from Explanar, and I'm with Nick, my good friend and colleague. And I know from playing with Nick during the summer that you draw the ball very consistently, don't you, Nick?
Yeah.
Goes a little bit low. And when it goes low, it bounces a bit left and goes into trouble. So we're going to not take that away from you, we're going to add in some wrist hinge. So what I'd like you to do, just hit me a couple of high shots, Nick, and I want you to hinge your wrist going back, and I want you to hinge your wrist going through.
High shots, yeah.
Yeah, high shot. Okay. No cheating.
It can only get better from
It
here.
can only get better. The point is that it was down the line with draw. It just happened to catch it a bit clean. Go again, Nick. Good. So that's two fairly typical shots that Nick hits. He hits a nice draw, tends to go a bit low. All right, we're going to get the explainer, Nick, and we're going to put some WD-40 into your wrists. Okay, Nick, I'll set you up an explainer, and the feeling you're going to get is as you turn the shoulder, you're going to cock your wrists, but the new thing for you is to fire your wrists on the way through, and that'll give you a high shot. So off you go. Hinge, rehinge. Very good. And again. Hinge, rehinge. Very good. One more. Excellent. Okay, folks at home, if you've got a flag left and trouble left, the way you deal with it is not suppressing the forearms, but lots of wrist hinge. If you use your wrist, it's going to be more accurate than if you don't. That's counterintuitive, but Nick's going to show you it's the truth. All right, Nick, we're going to take the explainer away and see if that has an effect on your shot making. So, Nick, those first few swings in explainer just then, what did it feel like?
Well, not so unusual going back, because I've usually hinged my wrists fine on the backswing anyway. But coming through, it felt like a much more free-flowing, sort of, not violent, but much more authoritative movement. And the good thing really was being able to release that right hand and still keeping the club on plane on the hoop. So that was really a good confidence boost. It's like a safety net, knowing that it's there.
Good. Well, you've got your draw spin, Nick. All we need now is some height. So Nick manufactured the shot by blending the wrists. We're going to get more distance and accuracy. Off you go. Very good, Nick. See the trajectory? Higher. Look at the carry related to that. That's brilliant. Now, I know, Nick, there's a little bit more to come.
Yeah, it still wasn't as a bigger release as it was on the explainer.
No. Okay. So that was 174 to the air. Come on now, I think we can break the 180 barrier. Up you go. Hinge and release that right hand all you're worth. Very good. So Nick, like I said, I'm inciting you to hit the ball as hard as you can, and yet you've got the neutral draw and the ball carries. I know there's a little bit more height to come. All right, Nick, so I'm going to give him prizes now for trajectory, nothing else.
Right, okay.
Just how high can you hit it? You caught a little bit thin, lost a little bit of distance as such, and it didn't come back with the draw. So come on, no pressure, one shot left, the highest 6-iron you've ever hit. You can't use the right hand too quickly. Very good, very good. Okay, now probably what's happened there, Nick, is the explainer effect has worn off for 5-6 shots. We need to put you back in there. But come on, I think you can do it. Going to load the shoulder fully, and the right hands are going to zip the ball airborne. Very good. Okay, just get a little loose. Now, that's about par for the course. That doesn't always come instantly, but you see the shot that Nick has hit. He's hit the ball at 1 o'clock with neutral draw, hasn't quite got to the bottom of the ball, but you can see the creativity didn't damage the accuracy. Nothing has gone severely left of target because his swing is in plane and he's mixing his shoulder turn to his wrists. If the shoulders weren't turning, Nick, then you could be all over the place. But you do turn your shoulders now, and we'll just work on the height.
I can't finish on that, Luther. I'm going to have one last go at getting the height you need. It's an interesting move for me as well because I'm much more lethargic starting down normally, and so to release the right hand fast, it's a whole new move. not quite the highest ever, but
Club head speed though. Right, up to the 180 barrier.
yeah.
Great stuff. All right, so that was a quick taste. And Nick, I'm sure as you work on that, you're going to get that wrist hinge on the front side. And just to re-emphasise the point, although he's been totally creative with his right hand, the ball was not buckling left.